Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ravindra, and in this video I'm going to talk about the benefits of how work from home has changed the way we work and why it is so beneficial for me. And I understand that not too many people might agree with the work from home. They might just want to go back to office, especially if you're having kids around and if there are toddlers around and they are screaming at the top of their voice. But let me discuss on the things that help me in taking my YouTube channel to the next level and also in doing things that I really like doing all this while, which I always wanted to do but I couldn't ever do. And now, because of the work that I'm doing and I've been asked to work from home, I get a lot of time for many other things and how I'm utilizing my time in coming up with these videos. Well, I'm not going to talk about those introvert and extrovert and why people like to work from home if you're an introvert or something. Ignore that part of it. Now that I'm working from home, I get a lot of time, especially in commuting to office. I used to spend at least 3 to 4 hours in commuting. So let me just tell you that 3 hours a day and in a week you'll be saving a lot of your time. 15 hours of time in traffic. 15 hours a week. In those 15 hours I can at least complete 3 videos at least, I can say. So that's exactly what I've been doing now. Forget about those 3 videos. As of now, I'm recording 2 videos a week because of this, and the remaining 5 hours that I used to spend in commuting to office, I spend that in learning new things or reading books or doing something that I really like doing, or some yoga or some other exercise that I've always wanted to do but I never got time, or I used to be too tired. And it is so stressful to travel or to commute to office up and down on a daily basis. And now I can spend that much time with my family. So basically, I am getting enough time now. Well, there were a few things which I always wanted to do. I wanted to make it a habit, especially the morning yoga or the exercise, which is something that I always kept. And now I can do that. At least I have something blocked in the calendar. I did not even have time to block my calendar at that time. And now I have enough time, but it's just that I'm a bit lazy to do that. In addition, now that we have this new work from home, it's the new normal now, and we will have to work from home, or if not full time, at least once in a week or twice a week, we might have to go to office. So work from home before used to be a big headache, or even to get 1 day of work from home, it used to be an approval and we have to update in the tools and everything. But now that has become the new normal. Well, let me tell you, as of today, there is still lockdown outside, and I need to get a permission, I need to get approval to go to office. So I'm not, even if I go to office, I'm not allowed to enter the building. So I need to get special permission from the security, from the manager and whatnot. I don't know. I wish we get this work from home for at least some time so that I can focus on other things. There are a lot many tax benefits that are given now when it comes to work from home, and I'm saving a lot, especially with the city life. And I moved out of city, by the way, and the rent that I used to pay, the heavy rent, the fuel cost, the tax benefits that we are getting. So all these things are huge savings. Even though there is no increase in pay during this pandemic times, but at least these savings will add up. And the best thing about a person like me who would love to travel or who would love to work from any location, say if I'm working from Goa or if I'm working from Bali or somewhere in some other country, as long as there is internet, I am fine. I can work from anywhere I want. And that's the best thing. And I know so many groups out there on Facebook where there are so many of my friends who are working from the Himalayas with a view of the Himalayas early in the morning. They keep uploading those photos. It's so nice to see them. I wish if we do not have the lockdown, even I would have been in one of those remote places. It has been almost 2 years now that I did not go on a Himalayan hike. Himalaya calling. I need to go back. By the way, if you haven't checked my Himalayan trekking videos, you can check the card above. I've got a lot of Himalayan trekking videos in the description as well. By the way, it's not just that I'm saving 3 hours of my time, and it's about learning new things. There are so many new versions of Lightroom and Photoshop that have been released in the last 2 years, and it's not just about photography. There are so many other new things. It can be upgrading your skills. It can be on Photoshop, Lightroom, or it can be on learning yoga, or it can be any new thing. There are so many things out there to learn. Well, I just registered myself for some of the trainings where I get to learn the latest Lightroom so that I can share it with you guys. And also learning few new tools on editing using my mobile device and experimenting with that. By the way, I've been reading this book on work from home, tips and tricks on how to make use of your time here. So this book is really good. It provides a number of tips. There are some 500 odd tips over there. You can implement a few of them, if not all. How you can be much more productive in day-to-day activities. There's a link in the description below. You can check that book. By the way, I have moved out of this city life and staying in an apartment all these years for the last 13 years or so. And now I'm staying in an independent house where I get to roam around. I can go in for a walk in the evening, and I'm not restricted to that 1,000 square feet of apartment space. The cost of living is much cheaper and you save a lot. That's the main thing. By the way, when you're saving time, when you're working from home, you can think of earning out of stock photography, or there are so many. By the way, I will make a video of that, and also you can check the card above for all those how you can make money out of your stocks and the photos that you've captured. It's lying in your hard drive, right? So make use of that and earn money out of it. Not take much of your time. You can just upload some 10 photos a day and then make money out of it. You can think about learning new ways of making money. You can think about YouTube, and there are so many social media platforms out there. You can be an influencer and learn new things of making passive income, which is an ideal thing to do when you're having time. Because once you're back in office, you will not get time. You'll have to again go back to office and commute. Before you are asked to come back to office, if you can establish something of your own and if you can make a living out of it, then why not? Why not continue with whatever you are interested in doing instead of sticking on to that 9 to 5 job and you have to commute every day? So these are some of the productive tips I would like to share, and how you can best utilize your time when you're working from home. I feel I'm making good use of this and hope you have got some ideas of how you can use this time. By the way, I've got a new friends zone that I've created where I'll be sharing many more valuable tips. You can join my friend zone and also subscribe to my newsletter. This is a fortnightly newsletter that I'm sharing currently. There are a few things which I share only with my community members, so go ahead, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't miss out on those tips that I share. By the way, I've got a few productivity tips. You can check that, and also you can check how I do my YouTube videos from start to end, and you can check all those links in the description below and also in the playlist here. So hope you enjoy watching this video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.